It's a scary world out there for women. Self-defense has got to be something that we think about when we can't sit around and wait for laws to keep our daughters, our sisters, our mothers safe. What are you doing to take action? Self-defense classes? Carrying mace? What about those pink guns that they sell? My name is Dr. Alok Patel, the voice of the week for Sayfty, and I want to talk about keeping women safe with self-defense. Tweet and share your ideas.
That was Dr. Alok Patel, a pediatrician based in New York City. Last week, he was Sayfty's Voice of the Week. Using his experience and expertise and our Twitter account, he raised awareness on topics like campus sexual assault, self-defense for women, how sex education is important for children, and how we must keep ourselves safe from perpetrators. All this was possible thanks to social media. What I particularly love about this example is Alok didn't really need any money or any advertising to reach out and engage with our followers. He was raising awareness using our social media platforms. 10 years ago, if you wanted your voice to be heard by millions of people, you had to be a someone, a celebrity, a rock star, Oprah Winfrey, or even the Pope. But thanks to social media, your voice, my voice, and the voice of so many others can be reached out to millions instantly. That's what we love about social media at Sayfty. You can be the next change maker thanks to social media. All you need is a passion for a cause and a social media account. I'm Dr. Shruti Kapoor, the founder of Sayfty. I'm a gender equality activist and a social media advocate. Let me spend a few minutes telling you more about our work at Sayfty. At Sayfty, we educate and empower young women and girls against all forms of violence. I believe a woman's safety is her birthright, and our programs and initiatives ensure that a woman feels safe and secure no matter where she is. Our online campaigns empower women and girls by helping them speak up against gender-based violence. We provide safe spaces online and offline to have open conversation with men and boys to bring about a fundamental shift in how violence against women is perceived. Our self-defense workshops instill confidence in young women and girls that helps them stay alert and aware of their surroundings. Alok was part of our popular program called Voice of the Week on Sayfty's Twitter. Each week, our Voice of the Week picks a curator from a different part of the country. The curator is then in charge of our Twitter account and uses our platform to raise awareness on issues related to women's safety. Can anyone in the audience guess what's the total number of social media users in the world in 2016? I'll give you a few minutes to think about that. Take a wild guess. The correct answer is 2.34 billion social media users. That's 1/3 of the entire world's population. These are the number of people who have either used social media or have a social media account in 2016. So as a woman, I'm always concerned about my personal safety. I want to live in a city that's free of sexual assault, where I can walk out on the street any hour of the day wearing whatever I want. I wanted to understand better what makes people feel unsafe, and so I decided to start a campaign called the I Feel Unsafe When campaign. I took a selfie and posted it on Twitter using the hashtag #IFeelUnsafeWhen. The idea was to collect information on what makes people feel unsafe. My friends loved the idea and they started submitting their selfies by telling us what makes them feel unsafe. In less than no time, we had submissions from all over the world. People were submitting their selfies from Asia, from Africa, from Australia, the US, UK, all over the world. We had submissions from all genders, men, women, and everybody else. and each one was sending their pictures and telling us what makes them feel unsafe. My idea was not really to make a picture collage only and sit on it. What I wanted to do was to understand and see if there were certain trends in what makes men and women feel unsafe. Our campaign page was getting populated with submissions from all over the world. So the next step was to look at the data we were getting. And I started to realize that there were certain trends in what makes men and women feel unsafe. For women, the answers were mostly related to infrastructure. So they felt unsafe when they did not have access to good or safe public transportation, or they did not have access to public toilets, or if the roads were lit dimly. For men, it was related more to freedom and their choices. If their choices were restricted or if they did not have the freedom to speak up, that's what made them feel unsafe. So there are clear trends that were emerging between different genders related to safety. The reason I'm sharing these examples with you is because I want to show you how easy it is to take a good idea and make it into a movement. As somebody who is passionate about using social media and has been using it daily to drive change, here is my advice to you. Pick a cause that you're passionate about. Pick your social media platform. So if you like taking pictures, Instagram might be your platform. I like the brevity of characters on Twitter, and so I like to use Twitter a lot. And third is to use your voice. We all have a unique voice, and we must use our voice to speak up and speak out for our cause. And social media will help us leverage our voice. Seize the opportunity, my friends. We are living in a unique world where we all have a chance to make our voices be heard. And frankly, we are not gathered here today to hear just great speakers and hear their inspirational stories. We have all come together because there is a change maker inside each one of us, one that is itching to bring about a change, to make a difference in this world. So let's get together, let's come up with good ideas, let's use our voice, and let's make a difference. I want to end today's session with a quick quote, which is one of my personal favorites, and I hope that it will inspire you equally. If you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go further, you go together. Thank you once again for taking out the time to hear me, to learn more about our work at Sayfty. You can connect with us on all our social media platforms. We love to engage with our followers. If you want to learn more about our work, please visit our website, sayfty.com.